And we are live. Hi guys. So I know we have to start by 9 p.m. and then we had a lot of technical issues. So sorry that we're starting now. But then we're here. Glory be to God. And today we're going to be working on the topic discovering personal vocal style and tone clarity. Yes, that is. We're going to find out how can one actually discover their personal vocal style, what makes you actually unique, what makes you stand out with your voice, and also your clarity of your tone. And with me here is one of our alumni at Graciedion Media, no other than the celebrity herself, Miss Uyi. Itua. Give a round of applause for her. Hello, Miss
Thank
Uyi.
you.
Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. I'm really,
Uh,
really, really so happy to have you here. Yes, thank you. We already have people who are welcoming you on the stage. So, Ma'am Uyi, you're welcome.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, so Ma'am Uyi is an amazing student of Graciedion Media who was one of who attended our program some years back, and she did so well, and she's still doing so well because I watch a lot of her TikTok videos. She's a celebrity on TikTok, so guys, go and follow her. Go and follow her. If you're not following her, you're missing out a lot. She's going to give you back to back beauty, uniqueness in sound. So, Uyi, let's go back a bit. How would you describe the way your voice sounded before you took a voice program?
Sorry, I didn't get the
Yeah.
question.
Sorry, I didn't get the question. Yeah, I said let's go back a bit. How would you describe the way your voice sounded before you joined our program?
Well, the thing is,
Well, the
I'll
thing
say
is,
that
I'll say that
learning on your own,
learning
learning
on
on your
your
own
own,
is good.
learning on your own is
But when
good. Oh.
you
But when,
but when you are guided
but
by
when you
someone,
are
when you
guided by
have
someone,
guidance,
when you
it's
have
easier
guidance, it's easier. Hmm.
and it takes less time.
And it takes less time. Hmm.
You're also less likely
You're
to
also
make
less likely
mistakes
to make mistakes
and enjoy your
Very
voice.
true.
You're less
And enjoy
likely
your voice. You're less likely to. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because sometimes we can be talented naturally, and then we'll be trying to figure out more things on our own. And then on the way of doing that, we will have a lot of trials and errors. I know I also passed through a lot of that. So were there times when you struggled to find or accept your unique tone? You know you have a very unique tone. In short, I remember that time in class when you your you first sang and everybody was like, wow, who is this? This voice is unique. So were there times that you had to struggle to actually find or accept that unique tone of yours? Did you ever try to imitate someone else? Like try to sing like someone else?
Well, the funny thing
Well,
about
the
my
funny
voice
thing about my voice
is that one
is
word
that
people
one word
describe.
fits
Can you hear me?
very well.
Okay. One word people usually use to describe my voice, they describe it as soothing. Like I've consistently heard it. Your voice is soothing. Your voice is soothing. Especially like if I'm singing a gospel song, your voice is soothing. It's like it feels like a balm that heals. Do you understand? So that's one thing I know I can use to describe my voice. But I can't okay, for example, if people ask me that which artist do you think you kind of sound like, or that you think you depict in how you sing, in how you express, I can't tell you anybody. To be very honest, because I listen to it, different people. So sometimes, like for example, in school, I sang an Adele song, and ever since then, they were calling me Adele. Some people hear me sing a Ruth B song, I'm like, oh my god, Ruth B is your thing. Some people hear me sing an Asha song, oh, Asha Lele. They're like, this is Asha. So sometimes I feel like I just kind of sink into whoever I'm singing and try and like understand how and why they sang it. So sometimes I can't really tell you that, oh, my tone is like this, like this. I just know the only word they use to describe my tone is soothing. So like that's the only prominent thing.
Oh wow, that's nice. Sometimes all those things are what actually helps us to discover ourselves. Like when I tell my story that in those days people were calling me Celine, and then I didn't really want to brand that I am second Celine Dion. I wanted to create my own, and that was how Graciedion came about.
Oh, okay. Now I understand
Yeah.
the this behind.
So you can see, because that is my own. I just wanted to give my own voice, even though yes, I loved Celine Dion. So that's a nice experience.
Mm,
What moment or exercise in your vocal journey helped you to begin to find your own?
no sound, no sound. Mm. I'll say that I will say that I'm not really saying that okay, I can tell you, oh, this is my sound, this is my sound. The only thing that I can say is when I that's why I call myself vocal journey. I want my voice to be a sound that tells a story already. The way you just hear a voice and you're like, what is that voice trying to say? That's been my goal now. So what I've been one major thing I've been trying to work on is being vulnerable with my singing. So when you are vulnerable with yourself and your emotions, you will actually know what you want to sound like. You will make your own sound. Because for example, you could be singing a song a particular way, expressing how the person felt. But then when you think about how the song makes you feel and you try and connect with the lyrics, you eventually find how you want that song to sound. That way you're making your own sound for that same song. So connecting
Amazing.
with yourself, your inner self, is what will help you find your own sound, like what you want to sound like or what you're trying to pass across.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. I really love that concept of being the vocal journey. So it tells us that, and it also reminds us that every time our voice evolves
Mm,
in on the story you have to tell. That's why I tell people that even if people sound like, their voice is still unique because we all have our own different stories, right?
mm,
Yeah, I really like your concept.
thank you.
Okay, so how did you learn to embrace your vocal uniqueness instead of comparing it to others? Because you've told us that you
Mm.
don't like to compare. How were you now able to embrace that unique own journey and all that? Can you share this story with us to inspire a lot of people?
Okay, let me know lie. I've not completely been able to embrace in quotes my vocal uniqueness. Like I still struggle with it sometimes. We're singers now. A lot of people can sing. As far as me I'm concerned, singing is the most popular talent in the world. I'm not arguing the argument to anybody. That's just what I feel. So I feel like Cherry Potter said, she said sometimes you hear a singer sing and you just be like, wow, that singer is so good. That you feel like they're better than you. She said because they actually are. They are actually better than you. But nobody can be you. That's what she said. So that understanding that your voice is your own voice and you should own it, and then you have a message to pass across is just it. To be honest, I sometimes I won't lie. When I hear some people sing, I'm just like, God, this thing I have is this one voice. Like, hear somebody's voice. God, some people will sing like you almost cry and feel useless. But then when you sit down and think of it like your voice is a beautiful harmony. It's just like saying Even though based on world ratings, one is higher than the other. But it's just like saying Celine Dion should come and sing Tokwe Alabi's songs. Celine Dion has a bigger audience, but she can't sing Tokwe Alabi's song. They have their grace. They are like two beautiful people, two beautiful voices, beautiful things they are doing. One person may have more people, more fans, but everybody has their place. I struggle with the story of five talents, two talents, one talent. I'm like, God, why? Like, why? Like, why is there somebody has five and somebody has only one? Like, why? Like, why? But just do the best with what you have. That's all I'll tell you. Consider yourself as that beautiful harmony. Because I've discovered that it's not even always the best people that are at the top. It's the most favored people. That's all I'll say. So because I'm sure
Hmm.
that Whitney Houston is not the best singer in the world, she's just one of the people with the most impact and one of the most favored. So just work with
Amazing.
what you have. Be confident with what you have. Because like I say, confidence. Though I'm struggling with my own. Oh, God helping me. But another thing I'll say is, if you are not confident as a person, I promise you to show as a singer. It will show. You can't hide it. So your inner confidence reflects or radiates when you sing as a singer. So sometimes, have you seen people that are trying to sell something that you don't want to buy, but the way they will talk about it, the way they will market that product, you will just like, let me even see what they are saying. Let me see what is selling. That's how you should carry yourself, carry your product, carry it with confidence. Because it's with confidence you can even show the world what you can do. So just let that little light, let it shine. That's it.
Amazing. Wow. Thank you. I'll just say last week we had a guest who mentioned you. It was your classmate when you were at Graciedion Media, and she said the way the first live in class then, that she watched you with confidence and you inspired her. So you see, yeah, the show we had last time, I think she talked about you and Nightingale, that you guys
Okay.
inspired her. Like, if you can do this, if you can really be confident about your talent, then she too she's going to become more confident. So could so was there a time you felt clarity finally clicked, like you could hear yourself clearly? Describe that
I didn't
shift.
get that.
Was there a
I didn't get that.
time
Sorry, can
that you felt your voice, your tone
you?
finally clicked? Like you could hear
Ah,
yourself clearly and confidently. Can you
yes,
describe
so
it?
yes,
Yeah, tell
yes,
me.
yes. Because like I'll say that all my life when I sing, people are always like, "Oh, your voice is nice. Ah, you have a nice voice." And I'm like, "Thank you," because that was when I knew that, oh, maybe there's something there. But that's what it's always been, just nice. Nothing like, oh my God, just nice, just nice. So when I turned 20, I was just like, I want to do something in my life and like stick to it, like have something. Because I've had a time in my life where I rapped, where I drummed, where I danced, like that. Though I've not acted, sha. But I've had a lot of interest where I wrote so many interests, and because you're kind of talented at them, or let me not say talented, you're somewhat good at them naturally. You just continue them, but along
We
the way,
understand.
along the way, I just kind of put them on hold. But like for singing, I was just like, I want to take this thing seriously. So I started 3 years ago. I was like, I'm going to take this thing seriously, and nothing will stop me. And that's how I started putting out covers. And funny, when I first started, I was not camera shy. Oh. I can sing anything in front of the camera. But it was like the more I know, the more shy I got, because you are more aware of mistakes you can make. So that's good and bad sides. Anyway, so when I started singing on my own, I mean, I started improving, but the growth was slow. But when I started connecting with different coaches, take one class here, take another class here, implement it, get feedback. That was when I really started seeing changes. I think I took a particular software class with a particular coach, a friend. So like it was solfege class, and after that class, That was when I understood what singing on pitch was. I didn't know what singing on pitch was. I mean, I sang off key for a very long time. Just and you don't know, not completely off key, but some parts of your singing will be pitchy. The only thing I had was a good tone, and that was all. But then when I started knowing, I started improving, and then between 2021 and 2022, no 2021 ending and 2023, I can say that I improved dramatically. Like when I sang in front of my friends, they were like, "Oh my god, Uyi, wow, this." And then I remember I joined Graciedion. Okay, yes, I was trying to remember how I joined Graciedion. I went for a voiceover competition. I came third. I just randomly tried it, because I've never done voiceover. Then
Wow.
they were calling you to the stage. When they were mentioning your portfolio, I was like, "Who is this? Wow." Anyway, so they got a free access into your class. I was very happy about it. Though I was so occupied, so I couldn't really concentrate. But I tried my best, and we're given a final project. I had to do that project severally. I was so tired. I was already telling you that I'll give up. I can't finish it. I'm tired. I'm not doing it. I'll send it to one coach to correct something. God. But then I was happy I went through it. It's good. At the end of the day, when I was done, it actually came out well, and it's helped me with my expressiveness, like telling me the different parts, how I should sing it, how, for example, I'm trying to remember some things we corrected. Okay, yeah, you, ma, I remember you're like, I'm not feeling the love. In this song, you're supposed to sing it about something you love, and it's so empty. I was like, God. Like, what's one thing you love? She now said, you like iPhone, Abby? So imagine you're singing, and if you sing the song with so much love, you get that iPhone. Imagine you're singing about how much you love the iPhone or your parents. I started did that. When I did that, the other question now corrected something. But at the end of the day, it turned out okay. It turned out okay. But I've lost track of the question you asked me. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. You said, okay, well, at what point? Okay, so it was that 2021 and in 2023 that I discovered actually working with coaches really helped me. It gave me direction. It's really, really gave me direction. Like, because if you keep working on your own, something you would achieve with a coach in 3 months, you can spend 3 years doing it on your own. Trust me, and it's not nice.
Mm, it's not nice at all. I'm also a victim of that. I know so many things I tried out before deciding to go and study music. All
It's
the
nice.
drinking of alcohol, eating banana, throwing banana, drinking raw egg, just to have a good
Correct.
voice.
But if your parents let you study music now, you're lucky.
It's
Because most
well,
times
yeah.
it's
When
not,
I, when I see parents, I try to encourage them. If your child wants to study music, allow them to study because at the end of the day, they will end up still going back to that musical. You see that music that you made them to leave. Go back.
mm,
We have a lot of people who are like in their 60s that still
mm,
come and say, I want to learn music now. I was not given the chance to learn it at a young age. So we love your story. So tell us, a lot of people are watching us right now, and some of them are at that point in their life that they don't really understand how they should go about it, how this whole personal vocal style we are talking about can actually come to place. So we would like someone like you who have experienced this. You've told us your journey, that you are still on a journey. In short, her name is the
okay.
vocal journey. So we would like to hear from you.
I don't really understand the question.
Yeah, the question is that you should just talk to those who are watching us right now,
Mm,
who
okay.
are in that where they don't even understand their journey. They don't understand
Okay.
their voice, they don't understand their style, their tone. They don't even know how to go
Mm,
about finding their. So
mm,
they would love to hear from you,
mm.
one who has also
First,
been there before.
mm. First thing I'll say is, when it comes to music, especially if you're a Nigerian, I'll not lie to you. A lot of people don't do music, don't really get support like that. So number one, Are you very, very sure you are passionate about what you're doing? Like very, very sure. Because I've seen people that if you hear them sing naturally, oh, no effort, no training, nothing, their voices are mesmerizing. But they are not passionate about music. All they want to do is maybe sing in their room once in a while. A lot of people don't even know they can sing because they hardly sing. If you're one of those people, I don't know what to say. If you're one of those people, it's not the best. It's not the best. Then you have some people
Mm.
that their voice is maybe average, but they are very passionate. If you're one of those people, they are likely to go further than the first person I mentioned. So the first thing you need to know is that you have to tell yourself that you are going to be passionate about it. You have to carry it somewhere in your mind that no matter what happens, this thing, I'm not dropping it. Do you understand? The only thing that may be a limiting factor is maybe if you cannot afford somebody that will guide you, or but I feel like if especially somebody like me, I tell myself that if I really want to do something, the only person that should be able to stop me is God. Nobody should stop me. Nobody, nothing. So if you really, really have that thing and you really, really want to do it, there'll be somebody, maybe your choir leader in church or something. There'll be somebody that'll be able to that'll be able to guide you in some way, even if it's the smallest way. Then you can combine it maybe with YouTube lessons here and there. It may not be the best, but just start from where you are. Do you understand? And then if it's really your priority, that will be what you'll be saving towards. So it may not come immediately, but you would work towards it. That's the difference. So I thought because me, I used to feel like there was time I used to believe that when I hear some people singing, I'm like, this one's voice is not even nice. That like this person, music is not for you. But I've discovered that if you're really passionate, music can be for anybody. I'm sorry, I'm trying to connect this cord.
Exactly.
Yes, anybody can learn how to sing. Anybody. Because that's why I've discovered that that's why I'm hoping that one day I'll be a vocal coach. I'm hoping that when I have the funds, I can go and study vocal music, vocal theory, and understand why certain voices sound the way they do, what makes a voice appealing to the ears, both for voiceovers, voice acting, spoken words, anything voice related. You understand? So I'll just say that passion first. Passion is more important than passion is as important. Let me say more, but is as important as that. If you're really passionate, the only thing I would say, to be honest, is if your voice is really, 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 really not so appealing to the ears, then I may just say that maybe you should not pursue only the path of music. Still have something else because at the end of the day, even when you train it and everything, it may still not sound as appealing as certain people that already have a certain kind of averagely good voice. Anybody can learn how to sing, but those that will still sound certain way will still sound certain way. I hope I'm making sense. I'm not sure I'm making sense. Anyway, so I'll just say that stick to your passion. Stick to passion. Stick to passion. If you are passionate,
Passion
if you are
is
passionate,
everything, you know. Yeah,
And God is
passion is everything.
because
And God,
a
yes,
life without passion is meaningless. It's very meaningless. You just wake up every day and you just want the day to end because you don't have anything you're looking forward to. If music is really that thing you're looking forward to, I promise you, no matter what age you are, which is why I even like music or like things like sports or football. Even if somebody wants to kill your dream, when you are like 40, 50, you can still sing. You can still start again. You can always start again. That's the thing about music. So don't ever quench that fire. Thank you.
Hmm.
I hope I made
Thank
some
you so.
sense.
Yeah, that was nice. You know, that passion thing is one of, like, I love the fact that you said you would love to be, and I pray that so you can join us in this ministry. Okay.
I would
Sometimes
love
some
to. It's my dream.
voice. Yeah. Some people don't start off with the best voice. I am an example. I tell my story every time that I did not have a good voice when I started. My voice was horrible. Like, they called me cockroach voice, a lot of things. But look at me
What?
today helping others find their voice. Okay. It
Hmm.
is because of passion. I know that I had just one. That one thing was that I was passionate about it. Just wanted to do music. And that is what took me to that level so that I can also help others. So if you want to really, really, really do this music thing, and people tell you your voice is not nice, please don't give up. Passionate, like Uya said, get someone who is going to guide you. There is no excuse. Some people will give excuse, I don't have money. Money can never be your limitation. Look at this event program we hold every Wednesday. But start from there. Attend this kind of our shows. Listen to people who have passed through what you're passing through. On our YouTube channel here at Graciedion Media, we always give free teachings
Mm.
that come in once in a while. And there are also so many not good teachings that you have to be careful for. And there are also genuine teachings. So, but we have the free community for Graciedion Media. You can be there, you can be learning from the free you are getting and be implementing it. When God sees the good works that you are doing, He will surprise you. Uyi actually went for a competition and she went to that competition and she won. If she had relaxed and said, "Oh, I don't have the money," then she may not have had the opportunity to now enroll into a voice school that will also enlighten her more on her voice, right?
Mm.
So sometimes you just have to make some sacrifices. I see some young people, they will come and say, "I wish you can teach me, but I can't afford it." Okay, the ones that I'm putting on YouTube, are you watching
Mm.
it? You don't even have the patience to watch it. You can
Mm.
go on Facebook and Instagram and be watching irrelevant videos that will not help you. And then when you see a singer sing well, you say, "Oh, my dream is to sing well." Oh, God, I see. Thank you so much. You really, really have educated us today. So let us look at the comment section. But before we look at the comment section, I want to ask you now that you found your tone and your style, how does it feel to show up in your voice fully anytime you want to sing?
Sorry, what did you say, ma? I had to leave them.
How does it feel to show up in your voice fully?
My voice and sound. It feels it feels a bit authentic, and the truth is, people want to hear you. In all honesty, people want to hear you. They've heard enough of other people. It, I've noticed that if you sing a song differently, like because sometimes me, I think my whole life as a child, I like something being sung exactly the way the original singer sang it. So if I hear anything odd or different, I'm like, no, go back to the original. Now. So I think singing something the way you feel it, the way you mean it, is what gets people's attention. Singing it to your own style, your own way, because they'll just know that the way that
Very
guy sang that
true.
song touched me, but they cannot tell you exactly why it touched them. They don't know that you sang your own interpretation of the song.
Nice. It's true. Sometimes too, when I want to listen to a song, listen to the original singer. I would just like covers of that song, and I want to see other people's interpretation of that song.
Mm,
So you said it's true because you may every people want to actually hear you. They don't want to hear a copy of Beyonce because if they want to hear Beyonce, they can easily just go and listen to Beyonce.
mm.
They want to hear Grace. They want to hear Uyi, right? So that's true. It feels so good when you're able to share your own story. So on the comment section, you have a fan here, one of our alumni. You come and visit us.
Mr. TK.
I first heard singing in a duet with and her soul or low range made me a fan. So you have a fan here.
Yes,
You know him now.
yes. So Mr.
Yeah.
Tunde is my what will I say now? my biggest one of my biggest fans, and he's also behind a lot of my posts because I run a lot of things through him before I post it. He's the one that helps me with the arrangement.
Oh, so nice. Oh, I've always told him that he's a great analyzer or vocal analyst. Waiting for him
Mm.
to start showing himself online. Eh? So, I'm waiting for you. I've been yeah, he's an amazing person. He's one of my admirers, and soon he'll be coming on this show to also inspire others who will be watching it. So, to every one of you who stayed with us till this time, thank you so much. We have a free gift for everybody, and that is our free vocal clarity starter kit. You can download it from the comment section, and it gives you a chance to have a consultation with our coach, a free consultation with one of our coach. So go download that starter kit, do everything that's there, and contact a coach to discuss the next step to go. And so we will meet in week Wednesday to talk about Finding My Voice series. Thank you so much, Miss Uyi, for bringing out the time to be with us today. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having
Bless.
me.
Thank you. All right. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye.